Hey yo friends! Welcome! It's been a minute, huh? I realize I haven't been streaming much lately, I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm back again, but I might be gone again, so let's not make a big deal out of that. We're here for now, that's what matters. Alright friends, on the menu for tonight is, we're gonna be playing some Ever Crisis. Namely the, I can't very much call it a new chapter at this point, because it's been out for a while, but, fuck, my mic is crapping out, isn't it? God damn it. I'm sorry, give me a second. Hopefully that is better. Let me know. Let me know. Right, so, there's a new chapter, that got released ages ago. I don't know, man. I don't know where time went. But I still haven't done it. I actually have not played through it. So we're, for the first time on an Ever Crisis stream, I will actually be discovering shit at the same time you all do. And the funny thing too is that, so where we were at previously, we stopped at the, after the Coral Prison, so we beat Dine's ass, and that's essentially where we left things, yeah? We got the buggy from Dio, I think that was like an OG. Anyway, it's, so I'm guessing we're gonna be heading off to Cosmo Canyon, which is also where I'm at. Well, I finished it in my OG playthrough, and it's just where we're at in the Rebirth playthrough. But we're gonna go further than that. So also, be advised, if you've never played any of the 7 games, and you want to discover the story for the first time by watching or playing either OG or the remake trilogy, you might want to hop off at some point. Because, yeah, we're gonna go further than we've been. On my playthroughs, at least. And that means that there's a new character that will be introduced, and I still haven't... I've actually... One of the reasons I've been holding off on playing this chapter is that I want to find a fun thing for him, right? His voice, when I voice him over. And I couldn't really come up with one. I'm not really sure about any more accents I can do. You know, I was gonna say properly. I can't do any accents properly. It's not about being proper, it's about being silly and fun, but still, you know, like, I also do want to make sure that it's not offensive and that you can really tell that I'm just messing around. And also, I don't know, like, you know, Italian for Tifa made a lot of sense, French for Barrett made a lot of sense. How, Morgan? Because! Okay, it just made sense to me. Fucking, you know, my Yuffie just whispers because she's a ninja, so she's really quiet. Which is, it's stupid, but it's fun, yeah? I don't really know, and then Vincent's got so much going on, you'd think it'd be easy to just pick a weird quirk for when I voice him over, but I couldn't pick one. But anyway, I decided I really wanted to play Ever Crisis on stream, because we haven't done it in forever, and also I can't, you know, I'm getting fucking... Not blue balls, Morgan, that's not what blue balls is. Or isn't it, though, in a way? You know what I'm saying, is that this chapter's been out for fucking weeks now. I wanna fucking do it. I wanna fucking do it, and I wanna fucking do it on stream, so we're doing it tonight. I'll just wing it, unless you guys have suggestions on what Vincent should sound like. Alright, after that, I doubt it'll take us the whole 3 hours and a half that we're live for, so after that, we'll keep on playing Ever Crisis. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll do some fun stuff together. And if not, I guess I can do some fucking Bahamut and Ifrit attempts. Oh, did I call it BNI in the title? I know nobody says that. You'll call it Bahafrit, but you know, less characters. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see. Let's start with the story though. And before I start, there's one thing you know, if you look at my Madman notes for stuff that I think of when on stream and I want to bring up the next time, which I then end up not reading, and then the next stream I just see like random stuff like check Gongaga Swig. I don't know what the fuck that is. I do have a whole lot of Chodam and Shiva stuff circled around, but I do believe that we ended up actually looking into it on stream last time when I was playing Rebirth. Cho pointed out it's some really cool lore shit. That there's this whole thing about Shiva being an ancient or something. It was unclear, and I was all on the... You know, Joe's take on that was, oh, she was definitely an ancient, as in the Citra. And I wasn't entirely sure. I think you can still work your way around that and seeing her as a divinity and, you know, more like 14 type shit, where summons are actual divinities, whether they have any reality in the metaphysics of the world, or it's just people's belief is that somehow they end up getting manifested in materia. But it definitely is an extremely interesting take that maybe all of them were just ancients. But yeah, I do think we did kind of cover that. But anyway, sorry. My point here was that way at the top of my Madman list is Red Shinra outfit does exist. Open bracket, parade, close bracket. And I do want to talk about this real quick. But first, prologue. If you'll have been on my streams before, either when I was ranting about Ever Crisis or actually playing the story mode in Ever Crisis, you probably know that I am positive that the Ever Crisis storyline is going to diverge and be yet another timeline. OG's its own timeline, and then in the remake trilogy we get those two weirdest timelines. And so far, Ever Crisis in story mode has been terribly, terribly close to OG. You know, like close enough for many people to start believing that it is just a retelling of OG7. But I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Nomura-san said it was another possibility for a remake. It's the tagline for the fucking game, and I'm sure that it's going to diverge eventually and be its own timeline. But I agree so far. There's not much to chew on if you like that theory. Not much does not mean nothing at all. And the first thing that's very obvious is Yuffie. The time, very obvious, maybe not. We actually recruit Yuffie earlier in Ever Crisis 7 story mode than we do in either OG or remake. And what's really interesting is that we recruit her earlier than it is possible to recruit her in OG. Like, even if you wanted to, somehow, you couldn't do it. It's just not possible, yeah? And also the whole interaction with her is different. And there's this whole thing in Ever Crisis that's already been hinted at with her, you know, like special bond with Chocobos. That's sort of a big thing. It is something that is expanded upon in Rebirth. And unless I'm wrong, it is not present in OG at all. Which is not, you know, like always, there's this question of what we see on screen isn't everything that's happening, right? Like, these dudes are traveling around the world saving it. They're probably having tons of, like, campfires and shit. We don't get all the dialogue, so even if it is the same story told through a slightly different lens, you know, you could argue that Yuffie's always been very fond of Chocobos, even in OG7. It's just that we never saw it on screen. Doesn't make it not true. So, okay, this one we can sort of put aside. And of course there are, I'm going very much with the Westonian explanations for stuff here, but you could always use doylist arguments, and you know, in this case of Yuffie, it's just, it makes sense for a gacha game to want to pull out new characters, and so they just move things around a bit so that we got Yuffie earlier. Sure, but you know, still, let's leave aside the doylist explanations for now. Let's leave aside the actual real-world explanations for what might be going on, and just pretend, you know, let's try and explain everything in-world. I think this whole Yuffie thing is a big first hint that no, it is not the same story. Now, the second one that I have, and this is the big one, this is what my my Madman fucking writing was about, that I really want to talk about before we start playing story mode again, is that in the cargo ship, right, from Junon to Costa del Sol, everything happens pretty much, I'm talking Ever Crisis here, everything happens pretty much the same way it does in OG, a little faster like always, but you know, it is mostly the same thing. But there's one difference, you guys, one detail that is huge, and to me this is the first real proof of my and many other people's, but you know, of that theory that the it's a different timeline, is the actual person that you know, changes into Sephiroth in the engine room of the cargo ship. And then Sephiroth flies off, and then we fight some sort of Genova thingy, right? Is it? It's Arm? Now, in OG, that character was your typical red outfit Shinra person, who seems to be both the sprite they use. I don't know if you call it a sprite when it's in 3D, but you know what I mean, though. It's the asset they use in OG for both officers in the Shinra military, and for some reason, Shinra train, you know, Shinra Railways employees. They're all over trains for some reason. Anyway, asset reuse, whatever. Interesting thing, though, is that in this case, it's this person. It's just some random Shinra employee / officer dude that somehow turns into Sephiroth. Rebirth was super different, like it always is, fucking mess of a thing, but you know, we've got those reunion people all around and shit, and that they were kind of the stand-in for this entire fucking crazy shit that happened in the cargo ship. Now, in Ever Crisis, y'all, the character, the person that became Sephiroth for a split second, was what appears to be, in my opinion, a reunion person. And what I mean by that is, you know, those hooded people with the number tattooed, kind of like in Remake Rebirth, we kind of just shuffle towards, we don't know, Genova, reunion, whatever the fuck that is, right? And so they're extremely important in the Art trilogy, and they were absent mostly from OG, at least, you know, as far as I've gone with my new playthrough. There actually is one case of a Mako junkie in the Sector 5 slums. Sorry, this is on the side again, prologue. There actually is one case of somebody in OG that looks vaguely like what we have for the reunion people in Remake Rebirth, but let's not talk about that. What is definitely sure is that the actual asset used, the character that you see on screen in the cargo ship in OG, was just regular Shinra employee. Now, in Ever Crisis, there's this new sprite that they design, and they, you know, like they do a whole lot of them. I've spoken about this before, but it's amazing. For every single fucking outfit that we get, shit, I'm full on stamina. We'll just burn it real quick before we start on story mode, if that's alright with y'all. In just a second, I'm almost done. Yeah, you know, for every single outfit we get, which is a lot, right? They actually recreate it in the like little chibi OG-like graphics. So they're not shy on creating new assets, okay? But still, they decided to make this asset that looks very, very, very much like the Remake Rebirth reunion people. And they've used it in flashbacks a little, and actually it's weird because they've used it for planetology people, which is just extremely strange to me, and screams, in this case, Doyle's explanation, the asset reuse. But let's leave that aside because it's weird in some mess and I'm not quite sure what I think of this whole thing. Still, you know, asset reuse, I'm sorry, why did you create an asset that you would not need if it was OG timeline, right? Because these people are not part of the original story, so they didn't need to create them. And this, my friends, is where it gets interesting. Is that in the cargo ship scene, the person that becomes Sephiroth is one of those reunion people. Now, I've gotten all worked up over this, and I've spoken about it a whole lot, but one thing that I really wanted to check before saying, alright, I've got my first hard evidence that something's going on, y'all, was, you know, again, like, yeah, people, you know, Doyle's explanation, Red Shinra, you know, employee slash fucking whatever officer uniform is not that important character, so they just did not create that asset for Ever Crisis, and since they didn't create it for the rest of the story, then, hey, ZA! Thank you, it is so nice to see you. Did you, actually, I think you saw it on FaceTime the other time, but we were both exhausted, but yeah, I changed my look a little bit, ZA. And thank you for the redeem, ZA. It's lovely to see you. I hope you're doing alright, and I hope I will see you in, what is it now, 3 days, 4 days? I can't wait to have you home, ZA. Alright, so, sure, you know, if that asset was never created, your, you know, random Shinra officer asset thingy for Ever Crisis, I still think it's weird that they create a, I'm sorry, there we go. There might have been some horrible fucking noises there. It's my mic acting out again. I'm sorry about that. Thank you, ZA. Anton did it again, of course. Right, you know, if you're gonna create an asset just for this scene anyway, it's weird that you'd make it the reunion person and not the Red Shinra officer thingy. In any case, I went through the trouble of rewatching. Actually, I targeted scenes that I was hopeful there would be one, so I watched all train scenes in 7 story mode in Ever Crisis, as well as the Junon Parade. And dear friends, in the Junon Parade scene in Ever Crisis, in the chibi mode thingy, there is a red uniform Shinra person. So the asset exists. So if it were the same story, and again, this has been released, well, at the same time, but you know what I'm saying, chronologically it happens before the cargo ship scene. So if it were the same story as OG, why would they swap out that asset that they had that they could use for free with another one that's not supposed to be in the OG story? You know what I'm saying? This is proof there's something going on here. Ever Crisis 7 story mode is not the same timeline. And again, this is, alright, you know, you're like, Jesus, Morgan, you're a fucking nerd, nobody cares about those details, I agree. But, you know, I think there are hints that it's going to diverge a whole lot more. And if you'll have played OG, you're probably thinking about the one big thing, yeah, that we shall not spell out. But, you know, even beyond that, there's a lot they could do. There's a lot they could do, and I'm excited about that. Alright, friends. This is enough of me ranting. let's boot up the game for fucking once. I think it's the first time I stream Ever Crisis and actually remembered to do the updates before we got started. And if you all don't mind, before we actually jump into the story, just because I'm stamina full, we're gonna go and do a real quick Baja Frit co-op fight thingy. I'm actually all good on memories, but I still need some fucking weapons for the red 13 color. My Sephiroth weapon is that OB something fucking stupid, like 16 or 17 or some shit. Maybe less, but you know what I'm saying though, is that I only get Sephiroth weapons, and I'm at like OB 6 or 7 with red. And I would like to get it to OB 10 while the co-op is out. But that'll just be a minute, unless we end up with randos that are terrible, which does happen a lot, but we shall see. Hey, Agron! How are you doing, man? Lots of new updates. Hello, Sultan! How are you? How was the way home, man? How was the ride? Are you guys okay? New updates in what, Agron? Ever Crisis? What am I doing? Not Earth Lucia. Hi, Stephen. Alright, let's go. Good at home? Good to hear. Good to hear, man. What was that about the, that thing you DM'd me about, Sultan? The camera thing? I understood nothing. I have no idea what that is. Is it like a project thing? You wanna film something? I don't know. And shit, I thought of something I wanted to tell you, Sultan, but I forgot. Yeah, no. Yes. My Final Fantasy X-2 box was out in the Crystarium, this room here. Did you guys do that? And if so, why? Alright, updates from Agron, y'all. Since last time I was here, I've been to math camp for a week, where I was on national TV, holy shit, as well, and yesterday and today I was at a party. Agron, I want to know more about every single one of those things. Why were you on national TV? And what was the party like? Are those two things connected? Did you get invited into like a fancy party thing with like TV people? What is going on, Agron? Tell me everything. Sultan, my best friend gifted me the game Chrono Trigger, made by Final Fantasy creator in Japanese. Holy shit! You're in for a treat, Sultan. Have you played it before, or will this be your first time? Because it's fucking amazing. It is a master fucking piece. It's actually not just Final Fantasy creators, but both Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest creators that sort of like got together to work on that, and it's fucking one of the greatest games, you know, of all times, all categories. Fucking throw the board games in there if you want. Chrono Trigger is still in the fucking podium in my opinion. Agron, math camp is of course for very talented students doing math, and the national TV were doing a small thing on what we were doing there. Alright, and what were you doing there? Was it like a contest type... Holy shit, that hurts. Contest type thing, or was it just learning maths that, you know, like going further than what people your age would typically know at that point, you know what I'm saying? What was the camp about? Sultan, I did play Chrono Trigger a long time ago, it was so good, yeah. I really wanna... It's one of those... I do wanna play it again. I ain't got the time these days, yo. Boom! Effort's down. I admit, yo, that I'm just using my, you know, pre-made iced Tifa for this, but it's normally plenty enough when people are decent enough. Even with no healers, we can definitely get S ranks. Let me just fucking burn it. Why come I... That's it. Interesting. Agron, all the students there were parted into classes. I was on the highest level there, and that happened to also be the class that they were filming in for a bit. Nice! So did you tell like all your family and friends, holy shit, you guys, you know, fucking get in here, watch this channel, watch in the back, that'll be me. Bye, Audrey. I ain't raising you. We almost done, Audrey. There we are.
Your death shall not be in vain, Audrey. Yo, I could give Vincent this voice, I guess. I think I can do it pretty consistently. But I don't really know why it would be Vincent's voice. It'd make more sense for Sid's voice. Because I thought he was a lot older than he is, actually.
Egron, math we do is uni-level math. So, Egron, do you see yourself going into mathematics later? Or do you just like it? Like, what is your relationship with maths? Is this something you're good at and you enjoy? Or is this something you... Fuck yeah! We got one! Or is this something you... Oh, we got two! Oh my fucking god, y'all. This is my best run... ever! Maybe we should just farm on stream instead of doing the... story mode thingy. Sultan, I will not be active at all time because I'm following a Godot's tutorial. That's alright, that's alright. Thanks a lot for lurking, Sultan. And good luck with the tutorial. I'm really excited to see what you cook up with Godot, man. It's super exciting stuff. Honestly, you know, when you were telling me about it at first, before showing me, I was a little skeptical, I admit. But when you showed me, it's fucking amazing. I'm sure you know, you're gonna do great things. So, good use of your time. Better than listening to my shit. Go ahead and do those tutorials, man. Egron, I might go into financial mathematics, but nothing else regarding it. Ew, Egron, why financial? There's so much cool maths to do out there. Financial maths is the fucking devil, bro. Well, you know me, of course I'd think that, but... From hanging out with you over the internet, I feel like I know you enough to say that you're way too good a person to go into financial maths. But that's just my, that's just me. Alright, beautiful people, shall we then? It is story time! Chapter 6, On the Road. Episode 1, Barrett's Vow. Let's fucking go. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys something. Like, huge announcement for my channel. I'll tell you guys after the story time. Egron, financial maths is an area where you can earn a lot of money, and it isn't that hard if you're skilled in the area. Tell me what other mathematics I should go into. Honestly, if you're good at them, my my advice, but this is from my past life as an academic with weird beliefs of, you know, science and its place in in the universe and in mankind's and all this shit. But fucking fundamental maths, bro. Like, go prove, you know, long outstanding stuff, or you don't need money. All you need is love and drugs and a bit of Final Fantasy. All right. Yeah, hell no. All right. It is your life, bro. I can't tell you how to live it, but. And you know, I'm like half kidding with this shit, Egron. Obviously, if you feel like going into financial maths, you know, you do you, brother. You do you. All right, people. The group is sent to Coral Prison, a place where escape is said to be impossible. There, they spot Barrett. Did I just... That ain't the right chapter, is it? They spot Barrett walking into an old rundown house. We done that. We killed Dine. We didn't kill Dine. Shinra killed Dine. You guys, I'm sorry. I am almost sure I launched the wrong chapter. ZA, did your autocorrect change replace Z with carbon? And if so, what the flying fuck? That is some weird shit right there, but it's pretty fun though. You don't feel like doing all that. Alright, that is fair, man. You know, there is... what am I doing? I'm doing it again. I'm not gonna... Yeah, no, not on the road, Morgan. That was the last chapter. I'm sorry, everyone. We're on Chapter 7, Our Hometowns. Main Section 1, A Simple Village. Episode 1, Conflicting Emotions. Ooh, and we're getting fights straight away, are we? Alright, the party was just a normal party. 3 boys and like 7, 8 girls. Alright. That never happens in my life. Which is fine, like, whatever. Gender is just a thing. Well, cool though. So how was it? Did you have fun, Igran? Let me... Why? What the fuck is loose? Oh shit, I must be on... Am I lagging a bit? I feel like I'm lagging a bit. I'm on unrestricted mode for some reason. What did I do? Oh, I did some weird... What did I do? Did I want to fight Dine with another non-Barrett character, or... I don't know. Hey Grun, you know I'm cool, I get invited to stuff. Yeah, I don't doubt it, brother. You were the only boy to sleep over though, since it was too far from home for me to be able to get home in the middle of the night. Alright, sleepover! And... You didn't say if you had fun. Was it good? Was it special in any way? No. I'm not thinking of any specific way it might be special, but you know. How good a party was it? Okay, do you guys... What is alcohol consumption like amongst the youth of Denmark, Egran? Is it like... I know a little bit about Sweden, because my ex-fiancé was Swedish. I don't know if it's the same in Denmark. And I realized, assuming it is the same as saying, I know Brits get wankered, so probably you French people do too. Which, I don't know, actually, yes, that would be true. But, was there booze at the party? You don't have to answer that if you don't feel like answering it, obviously. I slept bundled up with like 3 other girls. Alright. You was introduced to alcohol when you were around 8. So yes, we drink alcohol. Holy shit. That is a, for me, I mean, not, I'm actually probably weird with that, I guess. But, okay, I'll shut up and, story time. Be back with you in a minute. There's someone there. Oh, we're in Gongaga! They're here! They're really here! It's been a while. Payback time for what you did in Sector 7. Alright, let's jump right into it then. Hey Gron, it was just tasting alcohol till like 11 years old, then you began drinking a couple of glasses of wine on special occasions. Okay, and was that... Again, hey Gron, like always bro, when we have those conversations... Oh shit, you guys are on ad break. Or are you? This is weird. I always feel like some of you guys don't get my ads. Make me rich, y'all! You're back from ad. Alright, brilliant. Ooh, all 3 at the same time. Alright, kids. Get lost, will ya? I don't like being taken for a fool. You're not taking another step. Let me just swap to manual. We'll keep it on like super fast thingy. Actually, fuck it. I don't want to swap around and shit. Tataki? Oh yeah! Yeah, you ain't gonna get the time to use that, brother. What am I doing? Oh, boom! Wipe the floor with them Turks! I'm out of here! I report to Tsang! Agron, I had like a 15-second ad. Okay, good. It's so fucking weird. I need to change it back to me, you know, like actively giving you ads only when I take breaks. I'm sorry about that, y'all. There's so much I want to do with the channel, and I just, well, you know, I've been MIA, like I haven't even managed to stream, so y'all can probably guess that I'm struggling with time a little bit these days, but I'll definitely get around to doing things. I promise, I promise. Hey, wasn't it that weird? It's like they knew we were coming. Did they follow us? Nah, they couldn't have. They weren't any signs of it. And that means that there is a Shinra spy. Why would you assume it's the Wutaian teenager? You guys, it is so fucking obvious who the spy is! Oh my god! I don't even want to think about there being a spy. I trust everyone. Oh, Cloud, look at him go. You've changed, brother, in a really good way. Still, though, it's, you know, no prejudice, but really? You guys don't have the slightest hint of who the spy is? Is that a reactor? There's a village too. Let's check it out. Hey Cloud, welcome to the channel, brother. I'm so happy you're here. I don't know if you remember, I hopped into your Ever Crisis stream. It was fucking months ago, bro. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, you guys, let me catch up on chat real quick. Lusoka, after they've been dead for like 2 minutes, time to skedaddle. Yeah, fucking Turks. That's Turks for you, man. Egon, I'm surprised you even had to ask if we drink alcohol around the age of 16. I feel like all of Europe begins around 14 at least. Hey, Choco! You're most welcome, man. Thank you guys for coming. And again, I'm sorry, you know, we ended up, like, you ended up not staying as long and shit. But it was really lovely to have you guys. And, yeah, thank you for coming. I hope the road was alright on the way back, Choco. Sultan, I began alcohol around when I was 16 years old. Exactly, Cloud. That was the one. That was the one. That was the one. Did you get there on time, actually? Did you get into trouble because of that stream, or was it alright? And yeah, so about alcohol, I actually agree, Agron. That's also the feeling I have. But I don't know. I do feel like... I don't know. This is just like personal, you know what I'm saying? Like, based on my experience, it's worth what it's worth. And also, I grew up in the countryside in a special kind of place, I guess, where a very, I don't know. I was extremely lucky with my surroundings when I was growing up. Even though there was some hardcore underage drinking and whatnot. But you know what I'm saying is that I do feel like even within Europe, there are countries where people start drinking earlier. And at the very least, okay, so I guess your like party drinking thingy for, you know, a part of the population that's obviously not everyone in Europe even drinks. But you know what I mean, like for most kids, then yeah, there's this whole thing where like, sure, at around 16 you will have been exposed or like have had occasions to actually partake in drinking alcohol. But I do feel like the whole doing it with your family in a more controlled setting thing varies greatly from country to country, and I feel like a lot of French people, so again, I'm just talking from experience and having conversations with both, you know, people older than me or my friends who are having kids fairly recently and whatnot, that we have this, you know, it's become almost a taboo where like, you know, it's even like sort of a running joke of like, oh, you know, we could give the kids alcohol so that they leave us alone, and then everybody, you know, laughs super hard. Like, this was an extremely dark joke. Like, obviously we're not gonna do that. Actually, not that long ago, it was a thing a great many people in France did. You know what I mean? Like, there used to be red wine for lunch breaks in schools, as in, you know, like children's school, the thing in between like kindergarten and fucking middle school or whatever. You know what I mean? I feel like socially it has completely veered into the, oh, that very arbitrary legal thing where like you're not supposed to drink before 18 should also be a cultural thing, and you're a monster if you make your kid who's say 11 years old, yeah, just like try a glass so that they see what it's like. You guys can probably tell from my tone and the way I'm talking about it that I do have opinions on that. But then again, I don't have any kids, so who am I to talk? I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I do feel like there are other countries within Europe where it's a lot more acceptable to have your children drink at home, you know, a very limited amount of alcohol while under supervision by adults and whatnot. But there's not that weird thing of like, you know, do not even smell a glass of red wine before you're 18. That's gonna make your brain melt or some shit. I don't know. Okay, Cloud, you made it to work 5 minutes after, and your boss didn't care. Good shit. How's the crisis builds looking? I'm just gonna go through the story tonight, and then depending on how long that takes me, maybe we'll attempt my Bahafrit X2 Cloud, but I'm just bad at this game. Honestly, it's not even about the builds. Like, so I'm free to play day one player, and I think, you know, considering that my account's actually pretty decent, like I did get fairly lucky with some stuff. I'm just terrible at it, I guess, because I'm struggling like hell with Bahafrit X2, and I feel like I shouldn't at this point. Well, you know, I'm having fun with it, and I didn't get kicked out from my guild just yet, so I'll just keep winging it for now, yeah? Aegon, in Denmark, drinking is a very general thing, with wine or beer mainly, of course. Yeah, but see, that's the thing, is that I feel like it's the same in France as well, where like for adults, drinking is so very... We actually have, you know, we have that problem where, for instance, people that don't drink alcohol sometimes feel excluded from work things, because even in professional settings, it'll be very normal to just roll booze out after a certain hour and have people drink, you know what I'm saying? And so yeah, we do have that thing where like alcohol is cultural. Or again, if you talk about legalizing marijuana, people will lose their shit. But if you talk about prohibition, they will also lose their shit. Like, it's our culture! My ancestors have been drinking alcohol since before the dawn of time, or some shit, you know what I mean? And yet, there's this weird thing when it comes to underage drinking. Which, again, just my personal, you know, take on it. I'm sure you could, you know, even amongst my friends or something, some people would be like, what are you talking about, Morgan? No, you're weird. Anyway. Just before sunset, they arrive at the desolate village of Gangaga, site of a horrible reactor accident that occurred years ago. They meet an elderly couple who claim their son is a soldier. Hoping to find clues to Sephiroth's whereabouts, they accept the couple's invitation to visit their home. Zack's parents are some open-minded folks, yo. I see this ragtag team of fucking weirdos, I'm not like, you guys wanna come in for some tea? We've got the Mako Junkie, we've got a talking dog, we've got a giant fucking plushie with a little cat on top. The fuck are you people? Dude with a fucking gun arm? Ha! I made cookies! Are you travelers? Hey, wait! That glow in your eyes! Are you a soldier? You're right. Do you know our son? It's been close to 10 years since he left for the city, saying that he didn't want to live in the country. You ever hear of a Zack in Soldier? Are they? Two women? I don't know. Zack. Okay, never mind. Do you know him, young lady? I remember he wrote us 6 or 7 years ago saying that he had a girlfriend. Could that have been you? What? Zack. That's nice. I don't remember that from Tifa. What's with them? Alright, y'all. We agree on that one, right? Obviously, we go with Tifa there. Not because I'm a Tifa simp or whatever. But we know everything about Aerith and Zack. It's really interesting that Tifa would, you know, a lot more interesting. Tifa seemed really flustered. I should go talk to her. Yes, you should. Shit, it really makes me want to redo the chapter right after just that we can see the dialogue with Aerith. Should we do that, chat? Hey, don't worry about the level, Cloud. It's not about... It's a fucking game, yeah? It's about enjoying it. As long as you're having fun with it, there really is no point in, you know, stressing yourself up trying to perform or whatever. Unless you enjoy that part of it, obviously. Zach, do you know him? No, I don't. Your face tells me otherwise, Tifa. I told her I don't! Stop pushing me! Alright. It just sounded a lot like you, leaving town and saying, "Oh, I'm joining a soldier." There were a lot of guys like that back then. You must really be something, making it in soldier out of a group like that. I really respect you, Cloud. I just got lucky. It's nothing, I just got lucky. Don't be so humble. Cloud, thank you for caring. That was sweet, that was cute. Fuck, my OCD really wants to just redo it and try every single dialogue option. How about we cut the apple in half, y'all? Let's not do all 4 thingies, but are you guys okay with us doing it again and going to talk to Aerith? Just, you know. Plus, remember, when we were doing this part in OG, we weren't supposed to talk to him for the fucking dating system thingy, because I want to date Barrett. So it would actually be... Oh shit, can you see all the beer bottles in the background? I'm sorry about that. I thought camera would be higher up. That's alright. So yeah, we did talk to Aerith because of my messing up and having to save and load or whatever, but still. Let's do it real quick, yo. We like lore, don't we? This is Morgan's Hayden. That's what we're here for. And while I skip the beginning of the dialogue, I can tell you guys about something fucking huge that happened to me. There's this here channel. People, we have our first subscriber! Yay! Although, granted, it is a real-life friend of mine who has an Amazon Prime account and just gave me his Prime sub. But still, my first subscriber, that's a fucking milestone, isn't it? I think technically that makes me a semi-professional. Isn't that how it goes in sport? The minute you start earning money, you're like semi-pro? No? Ah. You know what would really suck is if I go all the way to the actual choice and I accidentally click on Tifa again and I just made us waste all that time out of my OCD. Let me kill the camera for a sec while I just click through those dialogue. That dialogue. How old is Aerith? She's like 21? So 6 or 7 years ago, she was 15? Zack was older than that, wasn't he? Aerith seemed really shaken. I should go talk to her. My cat just walked in, sorry. Hey, Aerith. Who that? That's weird that they put this person here, isn't it? Come on, it has to have some significance, yo. Who was she in OG? There definitely was a lady in the graveyard, I think. My memory, y'all. What a shot. I didn't know Zack was from this team. You know him? Didn't I tell ya? He was me first love. Zack, soldier first class. Same as you. I do have a type, eh? Strange. There aren't that many who make first class, but I've never heard of him. That's alright. That's all in the past now. I was just worried because I heard he's been missing. I think it was 5 years ago. He went out on a job and never came back. He loved women. He was a real ladies' man. He probably found someone else or something. Hey, what's wrong? It's just... Poor guy. Ah, fuck him. Nothing. Are you jealous, Cloud? Are you, Cloud? I'm kidding, I'm sorry. You know what, I'm gonna go get some air, yeah? Alright, but don't go too far, okay? Ah. I should have gone with poor guy to see how she'd react. Hey, Marm! How are you doing? Alright, enough with my shit. Let's go fight some encroaching monsters. You know what? Why it's just regular battles? Let me just go. It's nice to see me stream. Thank you so much, Marm. I really appreciate that. It's really nice to stream. It is really nice to be back once again. I think, well, I don't know. Like a while back, I told you guys, oh, get back to schedule, and then I couldn't do it for the life of me. So I'm not gonna make any promises until summer is over. But things should calm down a bit, and hopefully we can get back to more regular streams. Boy, yeah, it feels really nice to be here. It feels nice to play Ever Crisis too, y'all. It had been too long. I mean, okay, no, I've done Ever Crisis streams, but you know, just chill little story mode time. Talk about alcohol consumption amongst kids. Hey, Mr. Manager, how are you doing? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. It's a little hot in this here room, but other than that, I'm doing great. What about you, bro? How are things, my friend? The next day, Cloud and his friends are summoned by a resident of the village.
Thank you all for coming. The reason I called you here is to ask for your assistance. Since the reactor disaster, many residents have open left. It's getting harder to cope with the growing numbers of monsters around here.
And you want us to keep the population in check? No problem. We need to figure out where Sephiroth went anyway.
So you'll help us? Oh, thank you.
Sure. Come on, you guys. Let me restart my gold bar while they take care of the... Sorry, I'll be... Just a second. There we go. Oh shit, it's all fucked up. That's alright, that's alright. Wow. Phew, I think we managed to clear this area. Yeah, no sign of Sephiroth.
Then we'll just keep looking. But first, we ought to let the old man know we're done.
Look at them doing side quests. That's cute, y'all. Hey, let's go kill some random fucking crabs. Maybe we'll find a clue of where Sephiroth is. That makes sense, yeah? Episode 2, A Threat to Livelihood. That ain't good. Alright, while we go through the menus, y'all, I've been talking about doing a special stream to celebrate my making affiliate. We will do that, but we won't do it until September at the earliest. But what we'll do is really special though, and I'm actually super excited about it. We're gonna play Final Fantasy XI on Horizon in hardcore mode. And so ZA, my mom, will be here with us. We'll be starting from scratch. New character level 1. If you know about WoW Hardcore, it's essentially... Well, not exactly, but it's sort of the same idea where, you know, if you die, you lose your hardcore status. It doesn't actually delete your character pool. And we'll see how far we go. And Krieger said he might join us if time allows. And Kogona, you know, my friend whom I do minigames with on stream sometimes, is also joining us. Any of y'all, whether you've played 11 before or not, but would like to try it out, you're very welcome to join. The idea is that, you know, we just go and shoot the shit and like we'll beat up on rabbits for hours, have some fun, and yeah, whether you just want, and you know, if you've played 11, you want a bit of what do you call it, nostalgia shot, or you've never tried it and you want to try it out in a very weird way. It is not very representative of what it's like playing 11, but still, you know, anybody's welcome. The more the merrier, and we'll do all that in September at the earliest. I need to, you know, get everything set up and whatnot. But yeah.
Hey, old man, we're back.
I'm glad to see you're alright. Thank you for dealing with those monsters.
On behalf of the people, allow me to offer my gratitude and ask for your help with another matter. You see, some other monsters have been ravaging our fields and ruining our crops.
That's awful. Don't worry, we'll run them off. Right, Cloud? I mean, we still don't have a fucking clue where to go anyway, eh? Yeah, sure. Oh shit, it's frogs. I'm a lot better at fucking frogs up in Ever Crisis than I am in any other version of Final Fantasy VII. You guys are getting an ad in 3 minutes. Just the heads up. Magical. It's funny the you know, story beats in Ever Crisis is, you know, they cut a lot obviously, and I understand why they do, but you know, like those two what do you call it, those two parts of that chapter, you know, they feel like, I'm not saying this in a bad way, but they feel like filler, you know what I mean? It's just like, oh, the mayor wants us to kill some monsters, oh, no Sephiroth footprint, dang, you know what I mean? Like, they could have kept some other stuff that I think is more relevant, or at least, you know, like interesting story-wise or character development-wise. No, they do that. It's pretty interesting. It's the same with those... Well, no, it's not the same, but... Anyway, I'll shut up. No luck here either.
Speaking of no luck, I can see why they wanted our help. There's no end to the monsters in these parts.
Maybe they made the reactor, at least what's left of it, their new home.
Maybe we should go into the reactor, yo. Hey, crazy idea, bad bitch.
How long do we have? 2 minutes! 2 minutes! I will pause, you know, I will not keep on moving forward with the story while you guys are on ad break. And I think actually I'll probably wait. Like Agron was saying, he only had a 15 minutes ad when I see you guys gone for however long it is. So in any case, we'll just take a quick break. I ain't going nowhere, but you know, we'll not actually move on with the story during that time. Come on. Here we go. Recommended party thingy is so weird with the outfits. I don't understand how it works. It often gives Tifa the Monster Hunter, you know, like Magic Thunder Arcanum for stuff that has nothing to do with magic or thunder. But here, for some reason, it is using the 9 crossover outfit, which, by the way, is probably a worse choice than the cowboy outfit. Oh no, it's just strange. It's just fucking broken is what it is. But hello, we're back. Huh? Thank goodness. And still in one piece, I see. Wow, that looks bad. What happened? Are you okay?
I was attacked by a monster near the reactor. I'm alright, but it took my supplies, and I can't run my business without them.
There is a reason we avoid that area. It's far too dangerous for anyone.
Cloud. Yeah, on it. Hey, where are you? To get his stuff back and to check out the situation. Let's go. It's really funny how, did you guys notice, because of my stupid accent shit, I really realized it is blatantly obvious to me that human characters, you know what I mean by human, Aerith included, you know, non-Kaitsev or Red 13 get so much more lines of dialogue, it's ridiculous, right? And even then, like, Yuffie gets a lot less than, like the, let's call them the remake crew, like, you know, Aerith plus Tifa plus Cloud. It's funny! And I don't, you know, don't get me wrong, I ain't complaining, because I fucking ruin me own throat when I do my Red 13 accent, and then I'm terrible at Scottish accents, so Kaitsif is a mess. Oh. Alright, y'all in that break. I'm kill my camera, get a couple of hits, but I will not move with the dialogue until y'all are back. Or until I know for sure that y'all are back, which is 1 minute. 1 minute! So I have a friend over who is like super into WoW hardcore, and you know, like he's like, we exchange war stories. So he's told me about, you know, a bunch of shit that happened to him while he was working on his first character to max level in hardcore and whatnot. And it's just, so I'd already sort of decided on doing that, like special 11 hardcore stream thingy in September. But yeah, talking about WoW hardcore with Val, my friend, who's very much, I feel like WoW sort of has the same place in his heart than 11 does for me, if that makes any sense. And just hearing him talk about it made me want to try it so much. So, you know, I'm super pumped for it. Alright, I think everybody's back. Welcome back. Thank you for making me rich. And let's, oh, my face is right on top of the dialogue. I'm sorry, all. I had not realized that. Give me a second. There, that's better. Alright.
Thank you all so much.
It won't be long before this whole place is overrun by monsters.
Hey, Why don't we check out the reactor? If there really is a den in there, destroying it might make a difference. Thank you, Tifa. Jesus fucking Christ. Who couldn't find me?
Sounds like a plan. Maybe I'll even get lucky and find some materia.
Yeah, why not? We still have no idea where Sephiroth is. Maybe we'll find some clues while we're at it. Cloud is so fucking, you know, like, single-minded. It like fucking me in video games. Like, you know, anybody starts talking. Oh, this always happens. I'm sorry. I hope we got that chapter cleared. Be just a sec. Gotta reboot the game for daily reset. We'll do my dailies when we're done with the story. If that happens. What was I saying? Yeah, you know, anybody like Sultan and Choco who were here on chat earlier were all like, yo, you should try this video game, you should try Persona and stuff. And I'm always like, no, I want to play Final Fantasy, all of them. And there's so many of them. And Cloud is the same, like, hey, do you want to go kill monsters? Yeah, maybe we'll find Sephiroth. Okay, dude, let's go kill some monsters. And then we get back, it's like, there's more monsters. Good, maybe we'll find Sephiroth. Cloud, you... Let's just go. Let's go check out the reactor. Yeah, because maybe Sephiroth has been there. Cloud, let's go check the reactor. Hey, Cloud, would you like to go on a date with me tonight? Yeah, maybe we'll bump into Sephiroth. Alright. Yo, give me daily shit. There we go. Oh, actually, yo, let's just do the free draw real quick. Because you guys made me super fucking lucky with the Bahamut co-op earlier today. So, let's see if this works for the daily draw. And then we'll go back to the story. I know. Wait, does she have like a flying scarf thingy around her? That actually... I really like that outfit. I ain't pulling, but I like it. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Alright, beautiful people. Cross your fingers. You know, sing your mantras. Do whatever it is to bring me good vibes. If you feel like it. The fucking loading screen stuff. I'm sorry, all. See, that's why I don't play on Steam. When I'm not streaming, I mean. Alright, Cloud. Yeah, you got this shit. No. Oh, interesting. Is that always... I almost never watch the animation, honestly. Yo, that ain't too bad. Who do we get? Who do we get? Sephiroth and Glenn.
I'll take what I can get.
What do we get? Is that... Jiggy Fam! Alright, that is good. That is a good off weapon for Earth shit. And God knows I could use Earth shit. Glare. How do you even pronounce that? Ah. 2 golds though. I'll take it. I'll take it. Thank you, friends, for your mantras and finger crossing and anything you sent me way. Let's go back to the story. I'll upgrade them later. Alright, how's this? regarding Vincent's voice. Actually, killing him. No, wait, what was it? It's my turn.
Getting in my angry old man voice. It's maybe not all that ridiculous. Cause he's like old or some shit. In a way. Vampires. Or, I don't know. I do like the idea of saving that one for Sid though.
Alright, main section 2, the aftermath of a reactor meltdown. Episode 1, the Great Materia. Yo, Raiden! What up, brother? Good to have you here. I'm surprised you didn't open with the fuck us emote. Just to fucking, what do you call it? You know. Stab me in the wound! The wound, not the womb. Yo, Raiden. You did have a side tangent about that. I should try and use Kid but put focus inside the paper? What are you on about, Raiden? Maybe you won't get flagged. Wait. Do you actually submit your emotes via, like, post? What the fuck? What paper? What are you talking about? I do like the spirit though. Just make Kill It say fuck us instead. How do you mean? In like the shortcut thingy or the I don't understand. But I feel like there's some, I don't know. I like the gist of it. If there's a way for me to get my fucking focus emote, then I'm definitely in. Where the text says kill it. Alright. Yo, I'll check it out. I'll check it out after stream. And probably bug you because I still can't understand shit. Because that's mostly what I do. Not understand stuff. But yeah. I'll try that. You know, I'm super worried that now that he's gotten flagged once, I don't know how it is, but you know, maybe there's some, like, they'd figure it out if I reuse the exact same, you know what I'm saying? Maybe there's something hard-coded. Thank you, Raiden. I'll check it out after stream. You're the best. You are awesome, my friend. Thank you, Raiden. I love you. I'll look into it after stream. But yeah, you know what I'm saying though? I'm really worried there's some like automatic flag thing that happens where like if an emote's been flagged and the same account tries to upload the same emote again, it will just get insta flagged. But we shall see. Alright. You doubt it? Okay, then I'll fucking try it. I mean, if that's the case, if they actually go through the whole process every time, I can also just like keep pushing it until they you know, until I end up on human control with a human that's like, yeah, no, that's alright, and gives it to me. Since you got it best. Even though I know yours don't get checked. Alright, story time. The next day, they head to the reactor in search of clues to Sephiroth's whereabouts. And also to get rid of the den of monsters so that the village doesn't get overrun, but okay. Cloud's definitely writing those voiceover shit. This is worse than I thought. Yep, it is pretty fucked up. Seeing it up close like this, I can't imagine how awful the accident must have been. Damn Shinra, destroying everything they touch. Oh no, it's a cerulean drake and an ostrich. Alright, that was some short story time. Yo, Raiden. I know the correct answer to that question, but I would feel more comfortable if you could confirm me. I should not pull for the fucking stream weapons or outfits, right? I should save for anniversary? Please say yes. Of course I should save for anniversary. But you know, everybody's been using they're right here! Yeah, if you want. That ain't helpful, Raiden. I need some clear, you know, clear directions in my life. You pulled for Zack costume and got Obi-Wan weapon and Obi-Zero Seth. Wait, you didn't pull on the initial 6 months limit break? I thought you did, for some reason. Is that a Shinra? We should hide. Since when do we hide when we see Shinra people? We should fucking kill Scarlet is what we should be doing, you stupid fucks. Who's that saying? Who's the woman with him? The head of Shinra's arms development. I think her name was Scarlet. She's a fucking psycho.
This isn't any good either. You only get janky materia from janky fucking reactors. This reactor's a failure. What I'm looking for is big, large, huge materia. Materia. You seen any?
No, I haven't. I'll get on it right away.
Please. We could make the ultimate weapon if only we had some.
I can't wait.
But even if we make the perfect weapon, could that stupid fucking Heidegger even use it? Sorry, I forgot technically he was your boss.
Not at all.
Oh, let's fucking go.
What's Shinra up to now?
Did she say big, large, huge materia?
Let's go after him.
Right behind you.
How do you propose chasing after a helicopter? Aren't we supposed to be looking for Sephiroth? He's right. Let's split it up and keep searching. Why did we hide? It was just the two of them. Fucking Scarlet. Nobody wants Scarlet alive, man. You can be a pacifist, you can be against the death penalty. Fucking, you know, like Barrett, shoot her in the head. That's fine. We've killed dozens, maybe hundreds of people by this point in the story. But we just let the really bad guys go. Every single time. God damn it. And look at Cloud being Cloud again. Yo, this is a cabbage patch. Maybe Sephiroth went through here. I'm sure he's like fucking, you know, putting out the cabbages and shit. And he comes out. His earth is fucking covered with fucking earth, with fucking dirt. And he's like, no, it's here.
No materia either. That lady complained about the materia being chunky, and she took all of them anyway.
That's really interesting. Someone said they saw a black-robed figure headed west.
West? There's only one place they can be headed.
You mean the home of planetology?
Indeed. Cosmo Canyon. My home.
Your home? Well then...
Yes. That's where my journey ends.
Lead the way, Red. Hey, brother. We'll miss you.
Thank you, Cloud.
Alright, right and about, putting on the 6 months thingy, you skipped Zack's F and went hard on Clouds, managed to get up to OB9 Cloud, sword, and 1 extra OB on Glance where I was getting Zack's. Got costume in 14k. Shinra soldiers on people, shake my head. Neither is fucking Scarlet. Saying, okay, we can have a discussion about, should, you know, is saying vaguely alright? He still is fucking, Karma isn't great, but alright, saying we can talk about. But Scarlet, I'm fucking sorry. If we can kill random Shinra troopers who just like... They just needed the job, for fuck's sakes. We can definitely kill that fucking... monster. Right, then all I heard was fucking Scarlet. And then I daydreamed. You... Not even, you know, not even for fun, like, hey, get out of your comfort zone, you know, fucking, no, not with her. Anyway, I could definitely go for some of the shit that I imagine she's into, but not with her. No, sir. She's fucking... It makes me sick to my stomach. Every time I think of her, I puke. Alright, one interesting thing was Yuffie calling Scarlet Lady. With the, you know, in the R timeline, we have this whole thing about she has a very personal grudge against Scarlet, which is very much spelled out here that that's not the case. She did not know who Scarlet is. And what's really interesting with that is, you know, something I keep rambling about is the... Whatever we see in one of the three versions that is not explicitly shown in the other two, unless directly contradicted by the story, should we assume that it is still true? And the example I always take is Jessie's backstory that we got in Remake that we never got in OG or Ever Crisis. About her actually being from Topside, from a fairly well-off family, her dad working for Shinra and all that. And you know what I'm saying is that even if you disregard all the timeline diverging thingies, it'd make sense that this would be Jessie's backstory even in OG, and therefore Ever Crisis. And I love that. And here we have a specific case of, yeah, no, we know Yuffie hates Shinra, for obvious reasons. And you know, maybe she does hate Scarlet specifically, personally. Maybe parts of what we saw in Remake Rebirth is true in OG. And this is just a hard confirm that no, she didn't even fucking know who Scarlet was. Which also brings up the question of when exactly did the timelines diverge. And this is an obvious, you know, obviously not when we start seeing the whispers. Since this whole thing between Yuffie and Scarlet happened years before. Oh, or did it, actually? Huh. That's interesting, though. I'm not sure. When was the whole Yuffie Scarlet thingy?
Cosmo Canyon is a place of beauty and wisdom, though it may not be the most pleasant environment for humans.
The perfect site for the home of planetology!
I like seeing my man Barrett get all excited. This is like a pilgrimage for him. He needs a fucking break. Good for you, bro. Good for you. Red out here sounding like Sean Bean. Hey man, this is way deeper and like...
And more growly than Sean Bean, isn't it? I don't think Sean Bean could do my Red 13 impersonation.
I'm not a, you know, I've said this before, like, I love the voice acting in Remake Rebirth, but I admit to me, Red 13 cannot sound as human as he does in Remake Rebirth. And again, I'm not criticizing the voice actor at all, because he's doing an amazing job, and it does fit, and I do like his voice. It's just, you know, I did not picture it like that. Like, in my mind, he speaks like I do it, like, that's some weird, crazy-ass, you know what I'm saying, like, biologically speaking, there's no reason his vocal cords should be able to just make it sound like just a dude with a fairly deep voice.
Whoa. So, this is it.
Remember how we talked about her coming here with a big Sir Wedge and Jesse?
Yeah. Guess we'll need to learn all we can about the planet for their sake too.
Why do you have to ruin it, Tifa? He was having a good time, he was getting excited about something. And you have to, remember how all our friends are dead? We said we'd come here with them. Guess we're not gonna do that now. Are you okay, Barrett? You seem a little down. Well, yeah. I was excited about the home of planetology, but you ruined it for me. Radore. God, but I love the Cosmo Canyon theme.
I am home. It is I, Nanaki.
Hey Nanaki, you're safe! Holy shit! Come on and say hello to Bugenhagen! Hmm? Yo, isn't the red acting a little strange? Welcome to Cosmo Canyon. I see Nanaki has made some friends. Nanaki? Who the fuck is Nanaki? Look at him!
This is where I was, this is my hometown. My tribe was protectors of those who appreciate this beautiful canyon and the planet. My brave mother fought and died here, but my cowardly father left her. I am the last of my race. And so the mission I inherited from my ancestors is to protect this place. My journey ends here.
Hey Nanaki, you're home!
Coming, Grandpa.
Maybe there are some people here that knew about the promised land and the ancients.
Why don't you ask Grandpa? He's incredible. He knows everything.
I don't remember what voice I used for Bugenhagen when we did this in OG.
I'll just wing it.
Live stream. What time is it, y'all? Surely I can knock out a chapter in 3 hours and a half, can I? It's 22 past 22. Which means we've got 2 hours 15 minutes left. We'll just like spend the whole time on story mode and not doing anything else. That's alright, that's alright. Led by Red 13, they go and greet Bugenhagen. Oh my god! I fucking love the look of him, but also not how I pictured him at all. I always thought the holy shit, and look at this art. I love it so fucking much. You know, with the 7 sprite, I felt like the bull was like, instead of his legs, if that makes any sense, that he had some sort of you know, like bouncy bull thingy instead of legs. Whereas here, it looks like he's standing on some sort of crystal bull, like the fucking witch in Dragon Ball, right? Which makes a lot more sense, sure. But, you know what I mean? Kid Morgan playing OG7 for the first time, that's not how we pictured it. That was this very traumatic experience. I'm not even gonna go off on that tangent, it's weird, but there's something I saw when I was a kid that I think made me picture Bugenhagen that way instead of the very obvious. It's the fantasy thing where they're standing on the crystal ball, Morgan. But interesting. Any of you guys thought the bull thingy was actually Bugenhagen's legs and not him standing on a... Raiden, I picture him sitting on it like how the Ladafels ride the crab mounts. I know exactly what you mean. And that also makes a lot of sense. Actually, it's probably, given the actual way he looked in OG, I would even say this is what makes the most sense. In hindsight, now that I see that I was wrong. But yeah, to me, you guys, it was just like his legs was just half, what do you call it? Not a yoga ball, but you know those like plastic thingies you use for exercise and shit? Hey, Cho! Hi, yo, brother, how are you doing? I never thought it was his legs, but I didn't really know what it was. Yeah, which I guess is also a fair... And that happened a lot with OG7, didn't it? Where you're just like, I don't really know what the fuck is going on here. Like, fucking Kaitsef, I did not understand when I was a kid why the... You know, like in the menu, you see the little cat figure. And then in fight, there's just this like huge white thingy. And I barely realized that the cat was on top of it and shit. And I remember when I played Dirge for the first time, I actually saw Kaitsef. I was like, wait, Kaitsef, like in every... Oh my... You know, like things just clicked. I was like, it's a cat on top of a Moogle. And you know, like the cat remotely controls the Moogle while being remotely controlled by somebody else somewhere else. Yeah, sure, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Is that is true for a lot of stuff that happened in OG7 or fucking Fort Condor, man. Like the Fort Condor sprites, I don't know. I don't understand what they're supposed to be. They're just like weird thingies, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. You know, I can't picture it in my mind like this is a movie, but that's all right. But yeah, Bugün was definitely weird bouncy legs thingy. Which also gave it a little bit of like ridicule and you know what I'm saying? Which I feel is very much, you know, what do you call it, in tone for OG7 is that it's this very old, very wise person. We reach a point where like he teaches us a whole bunch of shit and he has this ridiculous thing of like his legs is a bouncy ball. Makes whatever, you know, things are weird and are supposed to be weird. I don't know, it made sense. My headcanon made sense and I will stick to it. But he looks incredibly cool here and in the art. I love it. Alright. I hear that you look after Nanaki. He is still a child, you see? Child? He's very quiet and reserved. Wait, you thought he was an adult? Nanaki's tribe has incredible longevity. So you see, he's 48 years would be equal to that of a 15 or 16-year-old human.
Grandpa, I want to be an adult. I want to grow up to be able to protect you and the village.
I love you, man. No, Nanaki. You can't stand on your own yet. To do that now would destroy you in the long run. You've seen reactors so tall that they reach the sky, haven't you? Looking up too much makes you lose perspective. When it's time for the planet to die, you'll understand that you know absolutely nothing. Whether that's tomorrow or in 100 years. When the planet dies? How do you know this shit? I hear its cries. What's that? The sounds of the stars in the heavens. When this goes on, planets are born and die. Pirate is stripping his balls off right now. What the fuck was that? That was the planet screaming. Didn't you hear it? As if to say, I hurt, I suffer.
They're here on the journey to save the planet.
To save the planet? Impossible. What could humans possibly do? Eventually, all humans die. What happens to them after they die? Well, the body decomposes and returns to the planet. That much everyone knows. But what about their consciousness, their hearts, their souls?
Don't they return to the planet too?
Yes, the souls return too. And not only those of humans, but everything on this planet. In fact, all living things in the universe are the same. The spirits that return to the planet merge with one another and roam the planet, converge and divide, becoming a swell called the life stream. A life stream. In other words, a path of energy of the souls roaming the planet. Spirit energy is a word that you should never forget. New lives
children are blessed with this energy when brought into the world. Then the time comes when they die and once again return to the planet. Come, I have something I want to show you.
Holy shit, Snacks.
This is really something.
So pretty. Just like the real thing.
Yes, it is something, isn't it? This is my laboratory.
Oh my god.
All the workings of space are entered into this 3D holographic system. Spirit energy is the source of life for trees, birds, and humans. And not only living things.
I'm sorry about the sound, y'all. I hear that too. It hurts. Look at that cutscene though, oh my god.
It's needed to sustain our planet. And if that energy were to disappear...
Arif, what you do? Arif, you fucked up the planet.
These are the basics of planetology.
That was fucking incredible. So I haven't seen it in Rebirth yet. I'm guessing they reused the cutscene from Rebirth. But if so, that means I'm so fucking excited for comparing it. Did they put the OG description on top of the Rebirth cutscene? I'm gonna nerd the fuck out of this. Yeah, right. Exactly. That is some good shit. So, if spirit energy disappears, our planet will die.
Spirit energy is efficient because it exists within nature. When it's forcefully extracted and manufactured, it can't accomplish its true purpose.
You're talking about Mako energy, right?
Every day, Mako reactors suck up spirit energy, diminishing it. It's compressed in reactors and processed into Mako energy. All living things are being used up and thrown away. In other words, Mako energy will only destroy the planet.
Barrett was right all along, y'all. Like some old dude floating on a crystal ball saying it, so it must be true.
That's it.
Wow, that was incredible.
Yeah, that was really something.
I can only hope what you learned today will be of some help to you on your journey.
Whoa, that was sweet. That was sweet. I'm really sorry all about like the sound cropping up during the cutscene. I hope it was still watchable. Episode 4, Around the Bonfire. I don't know what I've done with my pen, so I can't actually do another one of these and write down. Compare Acid Trip, Cosmo Canyon. I need to get to that point in Rebirth first anyway. But I guess we'll work on that on Tuesday. We're back live Tuesday at 9 p.m. France time, and we'll be playing Rebirth. Look at this shit, yo. Okay. Oh my god, here too. And this is really interesting. I'm sorry, all quick segue, but I was talking about this asset, which to me looks extremely and suspiciously similar to the reunion people from the R timeline, right? And interestingly, in the Ever Crisis exclusive flashbacks that we had, specifically the Barrett one, they were used in colors other than black to signify, planetology. I don't know what you want to call them, priests or monks or devouts, right? Who actually took Barrett and Merlin in and so on and so forth, and eventually explains how Barrett became so very devoted to his faith, and which also very directly eventually led him into Avalanche and all that. And now we are here in Cosmo Canyon, Ever Crisis version, and they're doing it again. Which, if you were here at the beginning, was ranting about this and my theory that we're gonna get some reunion people, maybe even Whispers, in Ever Crisis eventually. I'm actually starting to question that. Maybe it is supposed to be a robe for planetology people, and the swap, like my one hard piece of evidence to confirm my theory that Ever Crisis is going to diverge in terms of story and be a new timeline compared to OG. Maybe, I'm taking it all like, oh, it's a reunion person and that means something. Maybe it's supposed to be a planetology person and that means something. You all know what I'm talking about? Come on, let's go look for materia. No. It's quiet times like these that end up becoming treasured memories. You really think so? Memories, huh? I wonder what everyone's thinking about. Oh, please let us talk to everyone. I'm gonna start with Barrett. I really hope we can talk to everyone. And if not, would you guys be okay with redoing the same thing 4 times so that we can talk to everyone? You're awfully quiet. Something on your mind?
I promised my guys that someday, when we save the planet from Shinra, we'd all come here, to the place Avalanche was born, and celebrate together. Now they're all gone. They died for the planet. But was it really to save the planet? Or was it all because of our hatred? My hatred for Shinra. Is it the right thing to go on?
Barrett, don't overthink shit.
Don't worry. I don't plan on stopping now. If there's anything I can do to save the planet or the people living on it, then I'm gonna do it. I don't care if it's for justice or revenge or whatever. I'm gonna do it! I'm not giving up till it's over! Avalanche being reborn, motherfuckers!
You'll be fine, bruh. Ooh, nice, we can get everyone. Who's next, friends? Red. I mean, shit, he said he was staying. It says goodbye. How you doing?
Long ago, when I was still very small, we're all around this flame. Never mind.
What?
It's about my parents. And when I talk about my mother, I'm full of pride and joy. And that's fine. But when I think of my father, my heart just gets full of anger.
You really can't forgive your father.
I'm an idiot. I should have kept Red for last.
Of course not. He left Mother for dead. When the Key tribe attacked, he ran off by himself, leaving Mother and the planet of the canyon, and the people of the canyon.
Come, Nanaki. There is something you should see. Cloud, will you and the others come with us? The place may be dangerous. Make certain you're equipped with the proper gear and materia.
Okay, y'all. Would you forgive me if we jumped right back in and went and talked to Tifa and Aerith? We want to know what they were thinking about, don't we?
It's what we're here about. It's what this channel's all about. The lore and the character development and all that shit.
We don't really want to do a dungeon, do we? I'll try and be quick. I'm kind of tempted to... Like, if I hit skip, do you think it'd take me to the first dialogue option, or just... Let's try it. No, it's gonna skip the entire chapter, isn't it? It's alright. No. Oh yeah! Tifa! I like how Kaitsef is not even an option, like... He's a fucking robot on top of a robot. If he's thinking about something, I don't want to know. Yo, what's up? Cloud. Bonfires are funny, aren't they? They make you remember all sorts of things. You know, Cloud, 5 years ago... It's a nothing, forget it. Tifa, you really are you. Right, the Cloud? I like how he's just like, oh my god, Cloud is so fucking... Fuck's sake. Yeah, good chat, Tifa. See you around. Hey, you okay? Oh, hi Cloud. I've learned a lot coming here. The elders taught me many things. About the Citra and the Promised Land. I'm alone, Cloud. I'm all alone now. Hey, you know we're here for you, right? I know, but... You know, I'm the only... Citra. And that means we can't help? Just sort of, Cloud, sort of. Memories, eh? Alright, we can't skip until we talk to Red, I guess. Alright, well, I'm glad we went on Solar. Poor Tifa, man. Is it bad that I feel for Tifa more than I feel for Aerith? Because it's so like... Her whole life has been a real fucking mess, right? You know what I mean? And I'm not saying this as in a... Alright, she complaining about? Well, you know, she always knew she was weird and... Not weird, but she was special and... Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really think there ever was... Or actually, no, I'm sure there was a lot of times where she was like, hey, maybe I can just have a regular life after all. Maybe that's why she keeps falling in love with fucking idiots. But you know what I mean, though?
Tifa just had a regular life, just doing her own thing, you know, minding her own business. And 5 years ago, everything just gets turned upside down. Fucking ruined, right? Her life is ruined. She goes to Midgar, builds up a new life for herself from scratch. And then fucking Cloud shows up, but he's fucking weird about everything. You know what I mean? And she's there, and she's like torn between this hope of like, yo, this is my childhood friend. Maybe, you know, I'd given up on my life from before, but maybe I can have some of it back because Cloud's here now. Except Cloud is weird as fuck. And every now and then she tries and fucking talks about it, but it's really hard because this dude is a motherfucking brick wall. And then sometimes she'll go like, you know what, fuck it, it's a bonfire. We've had a few Cosmo Canyons. I'll just go like, Cloud, real talk now. You're really you, aren't you? And the dude is just like, yup. Mm-hmm. Fucking hell, man. Her head must be, you know, she must be in such a weird fucking place right now. And I feel for her. I feel for you, Tifa. Hang in there, girl. It's gonna get better. Alright. Dungeon time, y'all. Let's maybe not. Fucking 71k. You know what? I'm just gonna fix up me Tifa real quick. Cause wind. Let me put my Obi-10, Obi-13 motor drive in the mine hand. I'll give it the Amaranth gloves in the off hand. And I'm not even gonna go through the trouble of going through the rest. That'll be alright. I'm gonna give her the, this is like debuff. Yeah. Nah, fuck it. Let's stick with Dolphin Kick, that's alright. And let me check my red real quick. Look, I love that outfit so much for him. And he's got the Blaze Rush thingy, he's got Fire Pot in the offhand, that's beautiful. Let me just give him Ifrit. And then we'll give stupid fucking Cloud the, we won't need all that. I'm just being overzealous right now. My shame, level 4 Crimson Flare. I know, I'll work on that. Why do you, fucking whatever. This is fine, let's go. Let's fucking go. Alright. So the funny thing with like story mode dungeons is I feel like you can actually miss stuff there, if that makes any sense. Whereas in, you know, Crisis or Criterion dungeons, you get the map, so you see where the treasure chests are. But in story mode, it's, if you miss it and you don't play the thingy again, you'll just miss it forever, won't you? Led by Bugenhagen, Cloud and the others step into the Cave of the Gi, located in the depths of Cosmo Canyon. Look at this cool looking motherfucker.
Everyone hears a ghost of the Gi tribe killed by a certain warrior.
A certain warrior? You mean my mom?
The vengeful spirits of the Gi didn't disappear and couldn't return to the live stream.
I smell something foul.
The spirits are controlled by their hatred, and they attack everyone who steps foot in this place. Be warned.
Alright. Damn, why is he looking all red and not like the Hellhound outfit I have for him? That's alright.
I don't like the look of this. I suggest we avoid them.
You know what, Red? How about we don't? Let's see how this goes. Oh, they look cool as shit. Got it. Okay, I'm curious about the mechanic though.
I feel like it's a you should avoid them or really bad fight happens to you type deal. Which I guess for Crisis must be really interesting. If it's actually dangerous and shit. Is the very hard Cave of the Gi dungeon out yet? I've been stacking so fucking much, oh my god. Oh my god. Treasure! Blue crystal.
I don't like the look of this. We should have. Okay, never mind.
Yo, thanks Raiden for the good looking out, bro. Thanks a lot. Yeah, you can miss items. I missed 200 blues in an early First Soldier's story a while ago. Holy, how did you realize? Well, at least you did. And shit, man, if you realize you missed 200 blues, then chances are you missed a whole lot of shit in early chapters. Maybe you should stream it. Yo, Sunflower! I've been fucking great, bro. What about your fine self? It's been a while. It's been a while, brother. How are you doing? How are things? It's good to see you, man. How's Ever Crisis treating you? Raiden, when they were releasing the update for First Soldier Story, I went and replayed it all. Oh, nice. Nice. Me boy Raiden's a low fiend as well, eh? But so, that's what I'm saying though. You need to replay Crisis Core and OG now. To make sure you didn't miss any of them blues. You don't want to miss them blues, do ya? And yes, very hard. Cave of the Key. Look at this beautiful thing here. Any Easter eggs, y'all? What do we see? What do we see? There's an eye here. Oh, people. Some of them are waving and some of them are like doing shit. And then there's like weird masks thingies. I guess it is a mural of the Gee's cycle of life. I'm very good at Final Fantasy VII lore, in case you didn't know. The ghosts are the random encounters. You can completely ignore them. Oh shit, is that just it? I thought it was more than that. Like, I was hoping that they'd be extremely, you know, like extremely overpowered and that you really needed to try and circle around them and whatnot. Ooh. Shit, this looks fucking beautiful. And I'm running the game on minimal, you know, like, what do you call it? Minimal quality shit for lag.
As you can see, this cave leads to the back of Cosmo Canyon. The Gi are colossal and savage. If we had been attacked here, we wouldn't have stood a chance. The warrior who defeated the Gi ran through this cave alone as he fought them. One by one.
Grandpa, is that warrior?
Well, we're almost there, Nanaki.
You do run around and avoid them, but purely because it's worth it to fight them. The very hard is just as easy as Sector 5, only one slightly annoying boss. Sunflower, it's really a joke on how easy it is. Alright, well good. Maybe I'll manage it first try and not struggle with it for once. Actually, I haven't... No, yeah. Very hard dungeons have been alright to me. It's a fucking summons fight that I struggle with, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Metal Gear Solid up in this bitch. I feel weird not killing them all, but that's alright, that's alright. I'd rather save my, you know... let's humor Morgan's OCD for optional dialogue options in story mode than fighting all the monsters in the dungeon. I've made me choice and I'll stand by it. Oh, this motherfucker's guarding off a closed off area though, isn't it? Or can I access it through somewhere else? Ah, I'm gonna fuck him up. Don't like the way he's looking at me. Beautiful people, you're getting an ad in 2 minutes, and I'm sorry about it. Oopsie, you saw that. I was just looking at the time. Okay, do y'all know what was that? Weirdest fucking red text thing with it. Raiden, Baha Fritz is in co-op so I can finish that, and Ramu X releases tonight. When are we getting Ifrit Savage? And did I clear M1S yet? Raiden, I have not even finished MSQ yet. I have had almost no time to play Dawn Trail. It's a fucking, what do you call it? It's a disgrace is what it is. And yeah, you know how, well, you can probably guess, you've seen me play Rebirth, but you know, I really like when a 14 expect drops, I like doing all the side quests as I go along, the like yellow side quests, because you actually do get some, you know, lore is a strong word, but you do get some backstory on the locations and whatnot, and you know, you do unlock side quests as you go along, and they do make a bit more sense, like for immersion. I do like doing them as they come up, is what I'm saying. And you know, like I've just been, I'm at MSQ level 91 at the very beginning of it. And I just haven't had the time to really dive into it. But you know, to the point where when in the rare occasions where I actually do end up playing 14 and playing Dawn Trail, I'm almost tempted to do like a fucking pleb and just do the MSQ and go back for side quests later. Because I also feel like, fuck man, I remember when Endwalker dropped, I was so fucking into it. I get back from like work and hop right onto it. I like, you know, like fucking first thing I did when I got to my flat was I opened my computer, launched the games that I got in the queue, and remember like back then the queues were really long, and then I'd go to like pee and fucking wash my hands and chill and whatever, open a beer, yeah, and then I'd go back there and I'd play, you know, fucking non-stop to like 4 in the morning, sleep like 4 hours, go to work, rinse and repeat. I was so fucking hooked, and yeah, I was really hoping to get the same thing. Don't get me wrong, I'm not talking about I'm not saying Dawn Trail's story isn't working for me as well as Endwalker was, although I would not be surprised if that was the case, because Endwalker was fucking, you know. But yeah, just, yeah, life back then, my life was very different, and I just, you know, it made a lot of sense to just like make Endwalker kind of the main thing of my life, if that makes any sense. Whereas now I just really can't do that with Dawn Trail. So yeah, no. All this to say, I've not cleared M1S, I have not cleared M1 normal, I have not finished the MSQ, I do not have a single job level 100. I am a fucking, I don't know, I'm lost to the cause, man. Alright, and y'all are in ad break, which is brilliant, because I need me a quick break as well, so I'll be right back, beautiful people, don't go nowhere. Alright, and we're back, sorry about that, y'all. Story time.
What is this?
Grandpa, is he?
After death, the ghosts of the key linger like stagnant air. This can't be. Alright.
So, last chapter, no, not last chapter actually. Last chapter was First Soldier with the 300 or 200 dude thingy, right? That was alright to me. But last 7 release chapter, the one with fucking, ooh, Dread, that's new. Depending on the number of characters afflicted with Dread, the speed at which the common gauge increases in attack stance will slow. While afflicted, attack stance perks that boost damage and the amount of sigils destroyed will be inactive. Dread is cancelled when the common gauge is maxed out in attack stance.
Okay, so like, don't swap stances. Sure, I can do that.
Oh shit, it like debuffs the player in a way. Let me go to semi, because fuck that shit. Or it just debuffs all of us, I guess. doesn't change much. Just fucking finish the motherfucker. Oh shit, I didn't... I can't play this game for shit, yo! I didn't see he had barriers up. I saw it. We are. Why am I on... Whatever. I'm gonna die. Oh my god. Oh, that all you got? Is that all you got? What is this motherfucker even weak to? Sorry, give me a second. I don't know what... Okay, there we go. Oh, we don't get the little tips because we're in story mode. That's fun. Okay, but it doesn't, like, win shit. There we go! Thank you, Tifa! Okay, you guys didn't see that. That was terrible fucking execution. Do you know I'm a member of the 18th best guild worldwide? Don't ask me how. I don't know. That's that.
Thank you, Cloud. We survived because of you. Nanaki, you have grown strong as well.
Yeah.
Now I know that it wasn't a mistake bringing you here. Come. What I want to show you is right through here.
If you guys were here when we went through that part of the story in my OG playthrough, you'll probably know what I'm gonna be bitching about in like 5 minutes. I don't understand this story bit. Like, why do you have to? Why? Okay, sorry. Let's play through it and then debrief. But there's something very wrong about to happen here. Fucking music though.
This is...
The place where the warrior fended off the Gi. He kept them from taking even one step into Cosmo Canyon. But he was never able to return. Look, Nanaki. Look at your father. The warrior, Seto!
That's Seto.
He continued to fight the Gi here to protect the canyon. Even after the Gi's poisonous arrows turned his body to stone. Even after they all ran away, he continued to protect us. And he continues to protect us, even now.
Even now.
You thought he was a coward and ran away, but he alone risked his life to protect Cosmo Canyon. Now that is your father, Seto.
Did Mother know?
She did. The two of them made me promise to keep the cave shut. They asked me to see it myself and not tell a soul. They said we should forget about the cave. Cloud, would you mind leaving the two of us alone for a minute?
Let's give him some privacy, Barrett.
Okay then.
Nanaki, I want you to continue your journey with Cloud and the others.
Grandpa.
Listen, Nanaki. Cloud says they are trying to save the planet. Honestly, I don't think it can be done. For even if they stop every reactor on the planet, it's only going to postpone the inevitable. Even if they stop Sephiroth, everything will perish. We are fucked. But, Nanaki, I've been thinking lately, if there isn't anything we can do to help this planet in its misery, and no matter what happens, isn't it important to try, Nanaki? Am I just wishing against fate? But I am too old to do anything. This year, I'll be 130 years old. And that is why, Nanaki, you must go with them. For my sake.
Grandpa.
I wanted to show you your real father before you left. I'm so glad that you came back while I was still alive to show you.
Grandpa, don't talk like that. I don't want to think of life without you.
I've lived a long life, Nanaki.
Grandpa, you need to leave. I'll do it. I'll see to what's happening to the planet, and then I'll come back and I'll tell you about it.
Nanaki.
I am Nanaki of Cosmo Canyon, son of the warrior Seto. I'll come back a warrior, true to that noble name. So please, Grandpa.
That's Seto's. Seto.
Seto. Father.
I'm okay. I'm not tearing up, you're tearing up! And yeah, Raiden. Excuse me. Excuse me, friends. Yeah. The gold needle joke. Goddamn, I'm emotive these days. That's alright. We should leave soon.
We're going north, right?
Yup. Someone spotted a black-robed figure headed in that direction. So, this is where we say goodbye to Red.
Yeah, it's too bad. He was a pretty good guy. I will miss him.
Hey, wait for me. I'm coming too.
Cloud, please look after Nanaki.
Sure, but why the change of heart?
I think I grew up a little. That's what happened.
That is beautiful.
We're keeping Red.
Okay, so as promised, what the fuck? What is that all about? Why did both Red's mom and his granddad lie to him about his dad? Like, you know, this kid's obviously spent his entire life struggling with this weird fucking my dad's a coward, you know, identity thingy. Why? You know what I'm saying? What was the benefit of that lie? Why? So that he would not go into the cave of the Gi and risk his life? I think when we were talking about it, when we went through Cosmo Canyon on my OG playthrough, I don't remember if it was Marm or ZA, but one of the two told me that in chat, like, they were just trying to protect him. And as I remember, I think my answer was something like, protect him from what exactly? Like, did you think about protecting him from the fucking, you know, mental and psychological pressure of this weirdest fucking lie you cooked up? Like, what the fuck? Why would you say that to a kid? Why? What's the benefit? Oh, we sealed the cave and we didn't want him to go and check out his dad because his dad is actually not dead, he's a statue, and that's kind of fucked up. And like Raiden was saying, we could probably heal him, but I don't know, we sealed it, so fuck him, I guess. Let's just tell everybody he was a fucking coward. I don't know. I don't get it. I hate it. And I feel bad for Red. And also, like, finally everything... Okay, we don't know how long he's been in captivity, just, like, being experimented on by Hojo and all that shit. But fucking hell, he just... And, you know, when we left Midgar, he was all like, I'm with you guys until I get home, and then... Hey, mate.
I'm out. I just want to see my granddad again. I wanna fucking chill at home and do my duty, like my God-given fucking ancestral duty of my people. That's all I'm in for.
He finally goes home, little bit of excitement and emotion, meets his granddad, and then granddad's like, yo, by the way, you know how your entire personality is built about this thing? Actually, your mom and I, we just lied to you, that's bullshit. Your dad is pretty great. He's also kind of still alive. Look, he's crying on you right now. Now, can you please fuck off and go save the planet? Because I'm gonna die soon and I want you to do it in my stead or some shit. It's fucking harsh, isn't it? Can't you just chill for a minute? Grandpa, you wanna smoke a blunt before I go or something? Oh no. I want more chill time. Release fucking, you know what I'm saying? I want more campfire scenes. This is what this universe, this fucking story needs, man. It's just campfire scenes. Give me fucking Final Fantasy 15. Never thought I said that. But bring some 15 into my 7. This is too much emotion and not enough just like people and family hanging out. Which they do, again, like I was saying, they're doing campfires all the time. I'm sure they shoot the shit and they're having fun and stuff. Can't we have some fucking... I just want to see Red and Bugenhagen smoke a big fat blunt in the fucking, like, what do you call it, planetarium thingy, you know, and he'd be like,
Granddad, I think I'm high.
Well, Nanaki, I think you are.
You know, just give me some fun times before we go off and save the planet again. Okay, Morgan, fuck us. Cloud and the others make their way north as they follow the lead they obtained in Cosmo Canyon. Oh, by the way, this is the, What are you talking about, Sunflower? Are you talking about... I'm not gonna assume. Was there a purge? Did I get kicked from somewhere? I'm sorry, I'll just blowing my nose real quick and then we'll move on to the story. But yeah. Wait, what the fuck? Llama, you're Sunflower and Sunflower is Llama? This whole time it's been the same... Why do you have two Twitches account, bro? And you know, I thought... That's why I got all excited when you showed up, because you hadn't been on an Ever Crisis, or at least, you know, I hadn't bumped into you with Sunflower for fucking months. I remembered Sunflower from the very beginnings of it, when Jill was still around and shit. Hey, Llama, then. I'm still excited. I'm really happy that you're here, bro, but... Kinda tempted to check if I got kicked or not, but... I'll do that after the story. Shit, Llama, I want to tell you... Yes, Llama. I'm sorry, just 2 minutes. Since it's you. Do you know Kneecap, the Northern Irish band? It's a three-man group. 2 rappers, 1 beat maker. And they rap, like, mostly in Gaelic, but sometimes they switch to English. And they kind of, like, switch all the time and shit. It is the best fucking music. Check it out. Check it out. Kneecap. I don't even know if it's gonna be your jam, but since you're on your streams, like, your music is always so fucking on point and I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I figure if I love what you love, then maybe you'll love what I love, if that makes any sense. Check them out. Their earlier stuff it's like a little punk, and then their more recent stuff is a lot more like, what do you call it? You know, a bit more like party time and shit. They do talk a lot about, synthetic drugs and whatnot. But I love all of it. But yeah, if you ever... Shit, Mom, you're still here. God damn it. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Kneecap! Give me free shit, yo. I'm doing your... I am a fanboy. You know, I was at a music festival last weekend, and like when I was in line for the toilets and shit, and I started talking to random people, I was always like, have you guys heard about Kneecap? Because you should check it out. It is the fucking... I'm not a fanboy, I'm just very monomaniacal, right? And it's the same thing with Final Fantasy and the Song of Ice and Fire. And you, Marm, for that matter, is that when I love something, I really fucking love it, yeah? I just... Kneecap is fucking amazing, y'all. Y'all should listen to Kneecap. Awesome, Llama. Let me know, or, you know, when next we meet each other, let me know if you liked it. I fucking love these kids. And they're so fucking young, too. And it's good, because like, I'm getting older, y'all. I'm getting on, you know? And I feel like it's very rare for me to discover music that is actually contemporary, or at the very least, if it's contemporary, it's made by people younger than me. If that makes any sense. Like, even if I find out, like, a rapper that I like, when I look them up, they'll be, like, my age or older, and it's just that I hadn't heard about them before, if that makes any sense, right? So, I really fucking love that I finally got a band that they're actually young! They're up and coming, yeah? And that's exciting to me. Anyway, fucking Kneecap, y'all. Check it out. Check it out. It's in chat. Just, they've got a bunch of YouTube videos. They're on all your streaming platforms, and they're the best fucking thing. I'd love to see Raiden's opinion on them, actually, because they are also... They don't really like breads. Alright. Story time. Man, I could really use a break. We've been walking non-stop since the buggy broke down. Oh yeah, sorry, and so, spoiler alert, if you're just... Like, we are going past the point where I'm at in my playthrough of OG7. So if you've never seen any 7 story, but you like, you know what I'm saying. Spoilers ahead if you want to experience it in OG or Rebirth first on this channel, or on your own time, but you know what I'm saying. Agreed. Smash's motion sickness sucks. This is even worse. Oh no, wait, that was in OG as well. She was sick in the cargo ship. Well, come on, let's keep at it a little longer. We're almost there, aren't we, Cloud? Yeah. That's really... I love that little nod there. Did you guys see, like, Arif and Tifa just, like, chatted for half a second? Were they talking about Zack? Maybe? I don't know. Actually, that was ages ago. I guess they've, like, spent several nights and stuff, so they've probably had time to talk about that before. You know what? That's the thing I really like in how they dealt with things in Remake Rebirth, is the whole... There's actually a lot of mystery in Rebirth, right? About... I forgot the name, but, like... Arif's imaginary friend and all that shit, but you know, they've definitely been talking a lot, the two of them. Which makes a lot of sense, especially with the Zack angle, right? Is that they definitely have something where they can compare notes on, yo, what the fuck happened? And I like that they sort of, I don't know, they showed us that there was, you know, I talk about this a lot, like how in older Final Fantasies you have like the main character, and it's like a star, right? Like he's got a special relationship to each playable character, and some of them might have connections, but not all of them, and honestly, like, who knows how Shadow feels about Umaro, you know what I'm saying? And from 10 on out, in 10 they really went out of their way to create links between every possible pair of character you can imagine, and I feel like they're sort of doing that in Remake Rebirth, and I fucking love it.
So, what's your village like anyway? Will we find materia there? Or secret legendary treasures or some shit?
Nope. And it was a village, but it's not anymore. He's a writer. Nibelheim burned down 5 years ago.
What? Well, maybe we'll find something valuable in the ashes if we look hard enough.
Yeah, knock yourself out. Of course, Yuffie wasn't here when Cloud and Tifa were telling the rest of the gang about everything that happened. That's a nice little, you know, that's good writing right there. Marm, could it be the same cutscene where Tifa is fishing about info with Aerith? That was exactly my thought, Marm. But I would say no, because this is actually much later. That cutscene that we were both thinking of actually occurs in Gongaga, right after they meet in Rebirth, sorry y'all, we're talking about Rebirth. In Rebirth, episode 2, something strange is going on. No shit, Sherlock, this whole fucking story's been strange. In Rebirth, in Gongaga, right after we meet Zack's parents, there's this super interesting scene. I kind of obsessed a little bit over it and like overanalyzed it, but you know, where Tifa goes to Aerith and is like, alright girl, fuck it, there's something going on here. You know more than you're letting on. What the fuck is up with Cloud? And Aerith's like, and Tifa's like, fucking whatever. And she walks off looking a little, like, I'm super exaggerating that whole thing, but yeah. And so when there was that little, you know, shot of just like Tifa going and them chatting after Cloud walked off, it totally reminded me of that. So Marm, I had the same idea, but no. Or at the very least, you know, if we stick to the things should happen in order, even if they're different timelines. That Tifa and Aerith kind of like, not showdown, but you know, like Tifa sort of being a little more open about, I'm not just trying to be your friend, I actually want to know what you know, because what the fuck, and it not working, that would have occurred earlier on, because this is after Cosmo Canyon and shit. Essentially anything we're seeing now, we've definitely never seen in their respective timelines in OG and Rebirth, on my playthroughs at the very least. If you've played it on your own, then yeah, you've seen it. Huh. This is Nibelheim? Yo, I thought you said the town was gone. My house is still here too. Wait, this whole burned down, didn't it? Yeah. Then how, well, this is weird. I remember the intense heat of the flames. Hey, let's ask around. Maybe someone can tell us what's going on. I don't fucking know, you guys. Alright, beautiful people. It is ad break time again. I'm sorry. In 30 seconds. Welcome. Hey, I need to ask you something. This place looks exactly the way it was before it burned down 5 years ago. How is that possible? Burned down? I was born and raised in this village, and I can assure you that nothing like that has ever happened here. Are you sure? If you're here to waste more time, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. And beautiful people, I think you're in ad break. So, I'm gonna hold off on the story for a bit, and we can just chill and chat about shit. Like, for instance, you'll know I comment a lot on Cloud. Like, I make fun of him for being fucking hopeless and clueless. Especially with how he approaches the other members, and, you know, specifically Tifa. Like, Tifa's going through some super fucking traumatic shit right there, and Cloud's just sort of, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not very good at anything when it comes to human relationships. And I think this is super interesting because for once, you know, they both walk into their village, they both remember it burning down 5 years ago, and it all looks pristine. So it's the first time where Cloud could have like, you know, I understand that the stuff's happened to him, and we all have our personalities and amounts of, we'll experience empathy differently, I guess, and all that. I get that. You know, it's the first time where he should be, this should, you know, like, this is weird for him as well, and not weird in the way that everything's weird because apparently he keeps ripping balls and like, okay, life has been weird for our boy Cloud, but this is a special kind of weird, right? Like, this isn't supposed to happen. If you saw your fucking village burn down 5 years ago and you walk into it and everything looks exactly the way you remember it before the incident, you're supposed to freak the fuck out. You know, fucking Greta Thunberg's fucking like that beautiful fucking speech that made her famous, where she was like, I don't want you to tell me it's alright, I want you to freak the fuck out. I want you to scream and shout like the house was on fire, because it is. And paraphrased, I ruined it, but you know what I'm saying, this is the same, like. And what I find really interesting is that Cloud does not, I'm just trying to, okay, sorry, where I'm going with this like outbreak tangent, only 20 more seconds, is that I just try to like picture myself in that situation. And you know, I've definitely been in those, well, not that weird, but you know, like cases where there's a relationship with someone that's strained but still sort of good, and the reason it's strained is honestly blurry and weird for you at best, and you sort of feel like you have a working thing where you know there's this weird stuff, and every now and then, you know, it'll come up when you talk with other people and you'll be like, what are you talking about? You know, okay, no, I'm making it sound super weird, aren't I? Nothing like what Tifa and Cloud have, but I definitely have things where, you know, like, I'll have a friend who says, yo, I came up with that, and you know, like, I'm right here, I was here when that other person came up with it, the three of us were, like, you know, this is just weird. Why do you say that? I know it's not true, they know it's not true because they're the ones who came up with it. You know we're here, so you know we know it's not true. What even is going on? But given the entire thing around it, you're just, I'll fucking let it go, right? This is really weird, and honestly, it might be worth sitting down and talking about it. But we can't do that just now, so fuck it, and just kind of go with the weirdness, and then, you know, just stuff happens. And fuck, in their case, they're saving the fucking world. Of course, they don't have time to just sit down and Tifa be like, yo, Cloud, seriously, just shut up. What is going on? Who the fuck are you? What is up? Okay, they don't have time for that, and I get that. But this is special. This is different, right? They walk into their village for the first time in at least 5 years, and it looks pristine. How is it? So again, like, just like projecting myself into Cloud's head, I would just, the first thing I'd fucking do is, I don't know, like, turn to my childhood friend and be like, hey Tifa, you see this, right? This is fucked up. This isn't okay. Can I get a hug? Or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, like, show your fucking emotions, Cloud. This isn't normal. You're freaking out. It's okay to freak out. Show it. Oh, it's so freaking... This is weird. Let's ask around. Everybody's dead. Who you gonna ask? What the fuck? Anyway, back to the story. Welcome back from the outbreak. Thanks for making me rich, y'all. Very, very rich. If you're here to waste my time, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. The village residents deny anything strange going on, despite the countless figures in black. Whoa. Countless? Roaming around. Fuck. Okay, we need to catch up on OG. We're playing OG next Sunday. I want to see that scene in OG. But the presence of these individuals
with their black robes and numbers etched on their arms? Only make the group feel more uneasy. Was that in OG? I don't remember.
Or is it happening? Are we diverging?
This doesn't make sense. It's like nothing ever fucking happened. Doesn't seem like anyone's gonna tell us anything, so we are gonna have to figure it out on our own. And the people in the black robes? I can only imagine they're connected to Sephiroth. Fucking reunion people, they have the symbol and shit. Was this in OG? Oh my god. I really can't remember OG past Cosmo Canyon, I guess. Fuck. I think they're looking for something, and seeing how a bunch of them are gathered here, I'm guessing it's nearby. The Shinra Manor. It hasn't changed a bit. Let's check it out. We might find something useful. Yo, maybe Sephiroth was here. Fucking Cloud. Secret of the Shinra Manor. What time is it, y'all? We've got 1 hour left. We'll definitely finish that chapter. Despite all my digressions and obsessing over stuff and fucking... God, I don't...
You know what I really want to do? Is like fire up my PlayStation when we're done with this and play OG and do that section in OG. We'll do that next week. I can hold out for a week. It does change quite a lot my thinking if there are actually real people in OG and I just totally forgot about them. Everything's exactly the same as it was. Look at, they're beautiful. Fucking beautiful. They search the manor, but find no clues as to Sephiroth's whereabouts. As they go to check the basement, they find the door is locked. However, they find a note, written by Professor Hojo, with a way to open the door. Because that makes a lot of sense. You lock the door, and then you write a note to explain to people how to open it.
I must get rid of all that stand in the way of my research, even that one from the Turks. I put him to sleep in the basement, but his status will need to be confirmed regularly. The key to the door is secure in the safe.
Actually, Hojo is fucking wacko enough to actually write that sort of shit to himself, I guess.
The Turks? Wait, is this shit legit? What if it's a trap?
It's all we have. We have to check it out. Yeah. Just be ready for anything, okay? Man, that's like taping the combination to your safe on the door of the safe. Exactly right. What the fuck? That actually happens a lot with the like computers, you know, like laptops. You know that they have the pin thing when you don't have the like I see people with a post-it with their pin literally on the laptop so very often. I don't care much for cybersecurity and shit, so but I just, you know, I smile at it and I think it's cute. But it's, you know, this is a Hojo version of that. Like, yeah, you can open the door. There's a Turk sleeping beneath it or some shit. They search the manor and track down the safe and combination before regrouping on the second floor. This is it, right?
Open it already. There might be something amazing inside. It's fighty time! Oh, cute! Force Gouge, Mud Change. Mud. Dealing damage to the enemy will deplete its Force Gouge. When the gouge is fully depleted, it will metamorphose into a physically or magically enhanced state depending on the amount of physical or magic damage taken while the Force Gouge is active. Ah. Oh, it doesn't like water? Eh. I can, yeah, ignore the fact that it's... Oh, ah! There we go. So it's funny that, you know, I was telling you guys how I struggled a bit with the previous 7 chapter release. Like the boss fight with the fucking Earthworm. Which, to be fair, I brought Kaitsif in, which we'd just gotten. So he was like a level and shit, but I had probably Tifa and Aerith, knowing me. And actually died the first time around. I had to redo the whole dungeon. And this is like... Oh shit, I forgot! They changed that, didn't they? They made story mode easier. Like, that was a fairly recent update. I totally forgot about that. That's what's going on. I was definitely not expecting that. Hey, the key. Let's head to the basement. Maybe that Turk will have some answers. That's fucking pragmatism. It's not pragmatism at this point, right? It's like we've just read some audio notes about something. The fucking village is all like, yeah, it's looking great. You know what I'm saying? Like, probably this Turk will have been down there for at least 5 years. And it's kind of like, yeah, like, what happens to somebody who's locked somewhere for 5 years? I don't know, let's open the door and ask him if he knows where Sephiroth is, because that's the only fucking thing I can think about. Anyway. Cloud. I think Cloud needs to... I think he's gonna burn out real soon. He needs to sit the fuck down and just like... let it all out. Talk it out, Cloud. Tell us everything that's happening in your head. What is this? What was the... Sorry, give me a second.
Who dares? Wake me from these nightmares! I don't know you. Leave!
You were having a bad dream. I'm sure it was awful, given that you're sleeping in a place like this.
A long sleep fueled by nightmares is my time to atone.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I have nothing more to say to you. Now get out! This manor is where nightmares begin.
Ain't that the truth?
Do you know something?
Just that, like you said, this place is where nightmares begin. But unlike a dream, it's real. This is where Sephiroth found hidden secrets.
Sephiroth? You know Sephiroth?
You know Sephiroth?
You first.
Alright, but I hope you've got some time, bro. Look at them bonding! He said the secret word into Cloud's heart. And that's about what's going on.
So, Sephiroth learned about his creation 5 years ago? And about the Genova project?
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea. Then, that is one more sin I have to atone for.
Alright, your turn.
Sorry, I can't.
No fair! We told you everything! At least tell us your name.
I'm Vincent. With Shinra Manufacturing, General Affairs, Auditing. I'm what you might call a Turk. Well, a former Turk. I have no affiliation with Shinra now. And you?
Cloud, ex-soldier.
You were also with Shinra then? Do you know Lucretia?
Who?
Lucretia. The woman who gave birth to Sephiroth. Oh my god, lore drop.
Huh. I thought Genova was his mom.
Well, that's not entirely wrong. His birth mother was a wonderful woman named Lucretia. She was an assistant to Professor Guest of the Genova project. Oh, my dearest Lucretia.
And she was a test subject too?
It was her choice. I couldn't stop her. That was my sin. I let the one I loved, the one I respected most, meet a horrible fate.
And so your punishment was to fucking sleep, yeah? That's interesting, Vincent.
Just let me sleep.
I love how Barrett and Tifa were like, yeah, fuck that noise. And this was, whatever. Mamma mia, you are fucked up in the head. Eh? And my childhood friend is pretty far gone. But you, Vincent, you know what? I'm not even gonna touch this. You sleep tight, brother. Reunion, motherfuckers. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Vincent's theme is so cool, so good as well. The 7 music is just fucking perfect in it. Hey! Cloud, wait! Sephiroth! Being here brings back memories. Will you answer the call of the reunion? What reunion? Genova's reunion? After which, she will become the calamity from the skies. Calamity from the skies? You mean she wasn't an ancient? Perhaps you aren't fit to take part. I will head north, beyond Mount Nibble. If you wish to know, then come. Sephiroth, wait! Damn it! Come on!
Wait. Say, if I accompany you, will I be able to see Hojo?
I don't know. But he's chasing Sephiroth too, so we might run into him.
Lucretia. Alright, I'll go with you.
Well, that was a quick change of heart, eh, mate?
Sometimes dreams aren't enough.
Yeah, whatever you say. So, I guess we're climbing a mountain. That's the plan, right?
Yep. We'll make for Mount Nibble in the morning.
If you wish to know, then come.
The Sephiroth's worlds routed the group. They managed to settle in for the night. The next morning, they leave Nibelheim in pursuit of Sephiroth. After a long and arduous trip, they make it across Mount Nibble. And my friends, I do believe this is a wrap on the story. So, if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm gonna kill the YouTube video now. But if you're here live, what may? Let's play some Ever Crisis.